Vanakkam, Namaste, good evening. Vanakkam, Namaste, good evening. We're going to play the Rocks of India quiz. Arun Krishnamurthy from E.F.I. And every evening, almost every evening, as much as we try to play the India Environment Quiz. When the Wayanad landslide happened, the unfortunate Wayanad landslide happened, and on the same day, when we were at our lake deepening it, desilting it, we understood at a finer level as to what it means to be with Earth. When you are on Earth, right? Not just the planet, just feel Earth below your feet. The mud, the silt, the sand, the clay, the soil, the pebbles, the stones, the rocks. That's exactly where we thought we should play a quiz. Our quizzes have always focused on the rivers, snakes, lakes, ponds, the mountains, the different animals, the different trees, and much, much more. Then we thought we should play the geology quiz because the earth is the supporting substrate. And when we playing the geology series of EFI's India Environment Quiz, we started with the soil India soil quiz, and today we are playing Rocks of India quiz. Don't mind this very old curtain which has mold and fungus on it. I'm not at home, I'm outside EFI Tirunalveli. And if you're wondering what EFI is doing at Tirunalveli, we have restored the Udayarpatti lake here. We've restored the Petai Periyakulam, the Petai Tamarai Kulam. We've restored the VM Chatram Murthy Nayanar Kulam. In addition to this, across Tirunelveli districts, ranging from Keelambur to Kallidai Kurchi, we have revived many village ponds. Alvar Kurchi, what a beautiful village where we've restored a large lake. Puvarasan Kulam, yes, thank you for pointing that out. Puvarasan Kulam, which we've just finished restoring and waiting for the southwest monsoons to actually spare some water here too, and then the bountiful northeast monsoons. This is EFI's India Environment Quiz. We're playing the Rocks of India quiz, and here is the first question. Here is the first question. And if you're wondering what questions are you going to ask about rocks, that's exactly what I thought before I started preparing for this quiz. Palapalavodai is a beautiful stream that we've again revived, restored here in Tirunelveli. And if you're wondering why I'm switching gear, when your boss keeps putting names out, you technically have to obey. So that's what I'm doing. So Palapalavodai is a very interesting name. பிள்ளையை போட்டு பலாப்பழம் எடுத்த ஓடை. And if you are non-Tamil speaker, all that it translates to is drop the child and pick the jackfruit, and the canal is given that bigger name. Drop the child, pick the jackfruit canal. There's one such a canal here in Tirunelveli. And the reason being, a lady with her child in her hand was standing by the canal, and then she saw this canal run in spate during one such a monsoon. A lot of jackfruits were floating in the canal because a tree upstream dropped all those big jackfruits in it. And then this lady was so greedy that in the eventful act of picking up that jackfruit, she dropped her child. And there is one very ghost story and all that, we don't know, but a very interesting name, பிள்ளையை போட்டு பலாப்பழம் எடுத்த ஓடை. So these are the water stories from Tirunelveli, but today's quiz is all about rocks of India. And the first question I'm asking you, Taj Mahal, the world renowned, celebrated, that marble monument. Yes. Where did the marble come from? Which mountain range? The Taj Mahal, which is one of the most celebrated marble monuments, where did this marble come from? Good, healthy food after the tremendous hard work. How caring, how caring. Good, healthy food, definitely, yes. We're eating quite a lot, and I really hope they're healthy. The first question I'm asking you, Shiva S. Babu has given me an answer, Aravali. First question I'm asking you, Taj Mahal, the marble monument, where did this marble come from? Give me the name of the place and the mountain range. Have you ever wondered where this comes from? That's the question that probably we all should start asking before we start using anything. Where did this come from? Where did this come from? Or where did this silica board, yeah, the circuit board inside come from? Where did the metal for this battery come from? The day we start asking that question, I think our consumption will drastically fall. The first question we've asked you, the marble monument Taj Mahal. Where did the marble for the Taj Mahal come from? We're asking you question number 1 in E.F.I's India Environment Quiz, the Rocks of India Quiz. Taj Mahal is a marble monument. Raju Microbot says Makrana. Where did the marble come from? Which mountain range? Taj Mahal, the marble monument. Where did this marble come from? It comes from Makrana in the Aravalis. Makrana in the Aravalis. And now, if you can be kind enough, do after this quiz, do read about Makrana and the annual output of marble from Makrana. Read about it. You will be stunned. You will be stunned how we are downgrading hills and how we are plunging ground below to actually mine for marbles. And next time you know of anybody who's building a home, or if you're building a fancy little house, are you thinking about Athangudi tiles? Are you thinking about granites, marbonites, marbles? And are you a good family which with your future ahead? Please think. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we should say no to all of this. Where did the marble for the Taj Mahal come from? It came from Makrana in the Aravalis. Question number 2 that I'm asking you today, part of E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. This is the Rocks of India quiz. Question number 2 that we are asking you: what is clinker? What is clinker? What is clinker? You're playing this quiz with us here on YouTube and here on Instagram. I'm Arun Krishnamurthy from E.F.I, and almost every evening, whenever we're able to find a fungus-loaded, mold-loaded curtain such as the one behind me, we start playing the quiz because there's nothing else to do in this very dingy room. And the question I've asked you in the Rocks of India quiz: what is clinker? If you want me to spell clinker, it's C-L-I-N-K-E-R. What is clinker? What is clinker? We're playing E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. This is the Rocks of India quiz. Maharashtra clinker is the backbone of cement production. Mix added in road material used for cement production. We have good answers coming in from all of you. What is clinker? What is clinker? What is clinker? It's simple as this. Where is cement coming from? Where is cement coming from? Cement doesn't just come up naturally as some resource that we can mine. Cement is a fine mixture of many material ranging from limestone, clay, all neatly mined, extracted, powdered, burnt, and even put in a kiln and then nicely mixed to come up with that construction powder, which then is the big paste that we make and just put it all over. Yeah, concrete. What is clinker? Clinker, as you all rightly said, is a fine mix of clay and limestone and many other minerals. That's what is clinker. Now, if you're wondering, Rocks of India quiz, why are we talking about clinker? Meghalaya. Go check about the limestone caves of Meghalaya. Check about Sankagiri near Erode, between Erode and Salem, Sankagiri. Yeah. Or look at the different cement mines of Arialur, not cement mines, we should go limestone mines of Arialur. Yeah. Or the one just below Arupukota here in Tamil Nadu, or the many ones in Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Karnataka. Look at all the limestone caves, limestone mines. And that's when you'll understand why we asked you a question about clinker. Question number 3 that we are asking you: the first metamorphic sedimentary rock in India. The first metamorphic sedimentary rock in India. Name this rock system. There are very interesting rock system names that we are asking you. This is the Rocks of India quiz, E.F.I's Rocks of India quiz. And question number 3 that I'm asking you today: the first metamorphic sedimentary rock to be found in India. The first metamorphic sedimentary rock to be found in India. The first metamorphic sedimentary rock system to be found in India. The first metamorphic sedimentary rock system to be found in India is the question we are asking you in the Rocks of India quiz, hosted by E.F.I. Throw answers, throw answers. Don't freeze like that rock. Yes, throw answers at me. The first metamorphic sedimentary rock in India. There are many rock systems in this country, and we are asking you the first metamorphic rock system in India. When we do the Snakes of India quiz, the crowd and the response with which the speed with which people answer, or when we do a Rivers of India quiz, look at the Dharwad rock system. Yes, it is the Dharwad rock system. And now see, this is where this quiz gets tad bit more interesting. Hampi, Bellari, and this is where we have to connect everything. Even though it's called the Dharwad rock system, named after Dharwad in Karnataka, it's spread across the country. Yeah, it's spread across the country, even in Madhya Pradesh, etc. That's what I read. But look at this. Dharwad rock system actually has a lot of iron ore in it. The Dharwad rock system is also a lot of granite in it to a certain extent. And Hampi at one end, where you see the monuments being carved in the rocks, then Bellari, where you've seen the mining happen excessively. So the Dharwad rock system is the first metamorphic sedimentary rock. Yes, and azoid rocks, very many different azoid rocks metamorphosize in the top surface, and then thereafter the sedimentary impact of it, and that's where the Dharwad rock system is crucial. Fourth question, part of E.F.I's India Environment Quiz, the Rocks of India Quiz. We're asking you question number 4, the oldest rock of the Earth's crust. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust. Name it. It's found in India, don't worry. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust that's found here in India. And majority of this country is made of this rock. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust. The Archean rock system, says Miss White Cat. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust. Bedrock, says Kushi. We're waiting for your answers. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust. The oldest rock of the Earth's crust. We're asking you question number 4, part of E.F.I's India Environment Rocks of India quiz. And I'm bringing this to you from Tirunelveli, where we've restored the Puvarasan Kulam, the VM Chatra Murthy Nayanar Kulam, the Udayarpatti Lake, the Pete Periya Kulam, Tamarai Kulam, series of farm feeding water bodies from Alvar Kurichi to Kodaganallur to Kilambur, and of course the Pillai Potu, Palapalam Edutha Vodai, and much, much more. We're playing the Rocks of India quiz, the oldest rocks of the Earth's crust. It is the Archean rock. It is the Archean rock system. Question number 5. Question number 5. The Pap Agni. The Pap Agni is a southern Indian river. The Pap Agni is a South Indian river. But this river is responsible for a rock system formation. Name that rock system. The Pap Agni is a South Indian river linked to a rock series in southern India. The Pap Agni is a river linked to a rock system in southern India. Name the rock system. The Pap Agni. The Pap Agni is linked to a rock series in southern India. The Pap Agni is a river. The Pap Agni as a river is linked to a rock system in southern India. Name that rock system. The Pap Agni is a river. The Aryan rock system. Give me a better name. Give me a better name. The Pap Agni is a river in southern India linked to a rock system. Name the rock system. And how we actually read about and discussed the arc. No, this is, you're probably answering the previous question. I'm asking you the next question. The Pap Agni is linked Purana rock. Okay, the Pap Agni as a river is linked to a rock system. Maybe you're all giving me a broader classification. Give me the one that I'm asking. The Pap Agni is linked to a rock series in southern India. Is linked to a series in southern India. We are playing this quiz here on YouTube, and I have an answer from Anu Ganga, the Dravidian rock system. How interesting! And that could be the Gondwana. Oh God, you're all way out of this planet. The Pap Agni actually gives rise to the Kadapa rock system. The Kadapa rock system, the Rayalaseema region of Andhra Pradesh, and eastern Karnataka actually has a rock system which spreads even up into Telangana, Odisha, and that's the Kadapa rock system. Kadapa kallunu Tamil solvanga, Kadapa slabs. Yes, the Kadapa rock system from Tirupati onwards. And where does the Papagni find her origin? Papagni actually originates in the Nandi hills of Karnataka, runs runs through Kadapa and more. And then this river actually is responsible for the Kadapa rock system. Yes. Now here is another interesting thing. Have you ever wondered, the Ganges is flowing towards West Bengal? Yeah, the Ganges is flowing towards West Bengal through Bihar. Why didn't the Ganges cross over to the south? Technically, if you're looking at India as a country, our idea is it's a sloping country. Maybe we're not. Yes, of course, the Himalayas are the upper reaches. The Ganges didn't flow south. And the reason for that is the Vindhyas. The Vindhya mountain range is actually the reason why the Ganges is doing the detour into Bihar and then to West Bengal. Now, there is a point where the Vindhyas and the Aravalis meet. The Aravalis are going north to south, the Vindhyas are going east to west or west to east, however you see it. Yes, the Vindhyas and the Aravalis are separated by, give me an answer. The Vindhyas, sorry, the Aravalis and the Vindhyas, Vindhyachal, yes, the Aravalis and the Vindhyas are separated by, there's something which separates the Aravali and the Vindhyas. There is something which separates the Aravali and the Vindhyas. Name it. There is something which separates the Aravalis from the Vindhyas. The world's oldest tabletop mountain, the Aravalis, although not a mountain range because they are actually not linked, but these are interconnected. Yes, they're not a chain, they're interconnected. The Satpura and all, I was reading how interesting it was. Yes, now the Vindhya is still considered a range given that the geography that they are in. The Malwa Plateau is the answer that the teacher is throwing at me. Rivers, says Srivatsan. I'm asking you, the Vindhya is separated from the Aravalis by a beautiful tectonic fault, and it's the Great Boundary Fault. In Rajasthan, there is the Great Boundary Fault, the GBF. The GBF, the Great Boundary Fault. Yes, the Great Boundary Fault splits the world's oldest tabletop mountain, Aravalis, from the Vindhyas. And why is the Vindhya special? The Vindhyas are the reason why the Ganga is not flowing south. So the Ganga is stopped by the Vindhyas and she flows towards Bihar and West Bengal. The Aravalis and the Vindhyas are separated by the Great Boundary Fault. And look at the different kinds of rocks. The red sandstone that you'll find on one side, you will not find the other kind of minerals that you'll find on this range. India is a geological wonder. India is geologically magic. And that's what I learned through preparation for this Rocks of India quiz. And this country rocks in every corner. Question number 7, part of E.F.I's India Environment Quiz. We're playing the Rocks of India quiz. We've gone from Papagni, which gives rise to the Kadapa stones. We've understood the Vindhyas and the Aravalis being split by the Great Boundary Fault. We've learnt about the Dharwad rock system. We've learnt about the limestone clay mix, which is called as clinker. And I've requested you to read about Sankagiri. I've requested you to read about Arialur, Meghalaya, and all these limestone mines where we're just constantly taking resource day in and day out for cement. And where did the marble for Taj Mahal come from? It came from Makrana Aravalis. Read about Makrana. You'll be stunned. You'll be stunned how much money this country is making out of Makrana, the kind of marble dust and how people are suffering, and why maybe marble is not the preferred stone in our fancy houses. And maybe we should change. Yeah, it's up to you, but I definitely am never going to use marbles. First of all, I don't have a home of my own, so it's okay. The next question we are asking you, this rock system has remnants from the Carboniferous period. Listen carefully. This rock system has remnants from the Carboniferous period, and this rock is found in India. Now, I'll give you a clue. Don't get fooled by the name and restrict yourself to a region. Although the name suggests it, this rock is found even up to Mount Everest. And Carboniferous, obviously, much earlier period by the name suggests, and it's one of the oldest. Yeah, in that angle, please think the rock system that has remnants from the Carboniferous period. And I've also given you a clue. Its name might restrict it to a region, but this stone is found all across. We're playing this quiz on YouTube, and here on Instagram. This is the E.F.I's India Environment Quiz, the Rocks of India quiz. And I don't know, because you can't speak or I can't hear you, or the rate at which, the speed at which you're all typing the answers. I feel like this quiz is truly rocking, that it's come to a dead stone beat. Yes, we're playing the Rocks of India quiz. Rocks of India quiz. And I've asked you question number 7. The rock system which has remnants from the Carboniferous period. Very difficult to search, isn't it? Just imagine how difficult it would have been. Spiti Valley in Himachal. Spiti Valley in Himachal is beautiful. Maybe a nice little camp we should do there. What is a rock system? It's the Dravidian rock system. I know it's very difficult to search. It's the Dravidian rock system which has remnants from the Carboniferous period. And the Dravidian rock system is rich in minerals that you can just hugely type out there, from ranging from bauxite to a lot of minerals that on a daily basis, from industrial to domestic use in several appliances that we actually put out for, the Carboniferous remnants are found in the Dravidian rock system. This is question number 8, part of E.F.I's India Environment Rocks of India quiz. Very difficult to search and then bring out answers, I know, and not many of us are geologists. Why is it called Dravidian? Simple, for the time period that which it comes from. And you know how the Aryan, the Dravidian system of classification goes back in time, and Carboniferous period refers to one such an old metamorphosis, and that's exactly where this name of the Dravidian rock system gets attached to it. Name the rock system which pulls its name from inhabitants of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. I'm so sorry. Name the rock system that derives its name from the inhabitants of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. They were known as the Gonds, a tribal population known as Gonds, which dominated Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. A tribal population known as Gonds, which dominated Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This rock system derives its name from them. Name the rock system. Purana rock system, 600 to 400 million years old. Mr. Heisenberg's given me the answer. The Gondwana rock system. The Gondwana rock system. The rock system that derives its name from the Gond tribes of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, who were the first inhabitants of the region. The Gonds, who happen to be the first inhabitants of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, are the reason why this rock system gets its name, and it is the Gondwana rock system. What a good question! Now, what a good question! Many answers coming through. The Gondwana rock system, yes. The next question is an interesting one, and it's very simple. Where was the Kohinoor diamond mined from? It's a different story how the colonial rulers walked away with it and all the political blame game behind it. Forget all that. But can you imagine such a big precious stone was found in this country? And I'm asking you this question: where in India was this diamond found? Where was it mined from? Was it found in Golconda? Where was the Kohinoor diamond mined from? Golconda Fort, Hyderabad, definitely no. The region, maybe, yeah. Where was the Kohinoor diamond mined from? Where was the Kohinoor diamond mined from? Yes. Kushim Mandya says Kollur. There's a huge debate. Was it from Karnataka borders? Was it in Andhra Pradesh? Was it from Golconda? Golconda mined from, not where was it found or who was using it and where were they living. No, we're asking you where was this mined from. Remember, Taj Mahal is standing there as that marble monument, and the marble came from Makrana, the Aravalis. The Kohinoor diamond, Yes, where was it mined from? Kollur, Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh. Where was the Kohinoor mined from? That's a brilliant quiz that you've all helped me play and steady. Many of you have been with us throughout. Srivatsan says Karnataka. Thank you, actually. You're giving us the confidence by staying on this quiz. You might do so many other things. Kollur is in Golconda region only. Now, Golconda Fort in Hyderabad, the Nizams ruling over this area, being erstwhile British calling it Golconda, is very different. Yeah. So you are Golconda Fort is in Hyderabad. That's where it was. That's not where this big gem was mined. It was mined way further down, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, one of those mines. And as many pointed out, history says it's from the Kollur reserves. It could be debatable, I don't know, but whatever comes out has been there. Yes. Now, as I was mentioning, many of you have stayed through the quiz. It's a difficult subject, and I've tried my sincere best, not trying to make it interesting, to at least to ensure that there is some value addition that each of you takes back by playing this quiz with E.F.I. The last question, it's not a question today. I'm going to give you this option and you're going to throw the answers at us, right? India's rock cut architecture. India's rock cut architecture. Just go Google search for it and pick one name that you get and then throw it out here. And after today's quiz, please take 15 minutes of time. Sit and read about limestone mines of India, from where our cement is coming from. Blue metal mines in India. Look at what we're doing to the Western Ghats near Kanyakumari. Yeah. And look at, if you're in Bombay, if you're in Kochi, Trivandrum, Chennai, and if you're seeing those huge rock boulders being put in the sea, some of those rock boulders are not some of them, all the rock boulders are coming from one such a hill. Yes. Do Google search all this, read about all of this. Marbles, Marbonites, granite, all this mining should bother us. And of course, minimalism in life, in the true sense, can we reduce consumption? India's rock cut architecture, from Buddhist caves to the Ajanta, the Ellora, the Kalagamalai temple, which is not very far from where I'm sitting, yeah, or the rock cut temples near Pudukottai, the rock cut temples just a little northwest of Kanadgatan, yes. Oh, what phenomenal rock cut structures we have. Or Mahabalipuram, the coastal rock carvings at Mahabalipuram. What a magic this country is. Yes, there was this one nice little, not one nice little, what an oxymoronic way to say this. Nice big rock standing there, and somebody just thought, let me carve. And no modern machinery, no telephone, no internet, no AutoCAD, no IIT engineering, and situational leadership. They just went, they just saw, they just carved, and they just left. And that's technically the life that all of us would wish to live, isn't it? We just should go conquer and leave behind such remnants of our work. Yes. Tanjavur as a rock cut, I'm not sure, maybe the big boulder you're talking about. Beautiful architecture, no denying it. I'm talking about rock cut architecture. In that case, every temple here, whether it's the Susindram temple where you have the lion's mouth, and inside the lion's mouth you'll find a spherical ball which you can play with. And it's not like they opened the mouth, put the stone there, and then closed it. No. What phenomenal Mandagapattu rock cut caves in Vilupuram. Look at Kudavarai Kovil. Yes, Kudavarai Kovil. Yes, of course. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just fall in love with India's rock cut architecture. That's the last question, not a question. That's the last key to today's Rocks of India quiz. We're truly grateful for all of you who joined us on this quiz here on YouTube. With that, I'm ending our live stream on YouTube. Go to indiaenvironment.org, indiavolunteer.org, and check out our YouTube. For tomorrow, it's a huge day. It is Adi Perukku. Adi Perukku happens to be India's conventional, traditional water conservation celebration day. E.F.I has an Adi Perukku documentary in Tamil and an Adi Perukku documentary in English. Please do go watch it. Kottravai. Please do go watch it. And please do put that video out in as many WhatsApp groups as you can. Please simply because Aadi Perukku signifies water conservation, water celebration. Aadi Perukku Valthikal, of course. Yes. And my request to all of you is go to YouTube, check what Aadi Perukku is. EFI has put out videos. Don't click on any other videos. EFI has put out Aadi Perukku videos, two of them documentaries. Pull them out, you watch it, and then please do send it across in your school group, college group, family group, and even put it out as a status and your social media. It's okay if I ask. I'm not asking you to promote me. I'm asking you to promote Aadi Perukku. So I have no shame. Please do it. Yes, Aadi Perukku Valthikal to all of you who have joined us on YouTube playing this quiz, the Rocks of India quiz, India Environment quiz. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. With that, we've actually ended our live stream on YouTube. And to all of you here on Instagram,